When faith brought Krishna home long ago, in a quiet village not far from the sacred forests of Vrindavan, lived a humble farmer named Gopal. Gopal's life was simple. His house was small, his clothes were plain, and his days were filled with hard work in the fields. But his heart was filled with deep love for Lord Krishna. Every evening, after finishing his work, Gopal would light a small oil lamp in front of a tiny picture of Krishna in his home. He would fold his hands and speak as if Krishna were sitting right there. "Krishna," he would say softly, "one day, please come to my house. I have nothing special, but my heart is waiting for you." Years passed. Gopal continued praying with the same sincerity every day. The villagers sometimes laughed at him. "Krishna lives in grand temples," one man said. "Why would he come to your small hut?" But Gopal never felt discouraged. "Krishna listens to every sincere prayer," he would reply with a gentle smile. One evening, during the rainy season, the sky turned dark earlier than usual. Thunder rolled across the village, and heavy rain began to fall. Gopal finished his prayer and sat quietly. Suddenly, there was a knock on his door. He opened it and saw a young boy standing outside, completely soaked by the rain. The boy looked tired and hungry. "May I come inside?" the boy asked politely. Gopal immediately welcomed him. "Of course, please, come in." He dried the boy's clothes near the fire and gave him the little food. He had some rice and warm milk. The boy smiled gratefully. "You are very kind," he said. Gopal laughed softly. "I am only serving Krishna's guest." The boys stayed the night in Gopal's home. They talked for hours about life, kindness, and faith. Gopal felt an unusual peace while speaking with him, as if he had known the boy forever. Early the next morning, Gopal woke up to prepare breakfast. But the boy was gone. In the place where he had slept, Gopal found something shining on the floor. A beautiful peacock feather. Gopal's heart began to beat faster. The peacock feather was a sacred symbol always associated with Krishna. At that moment, Gopal remembered the boy's bright smile, his calm voice, and the strange peace he had felt. Tears filled his eyes. He folded his hands and whispered with emotion, "Krishna, you truly came." At that very moment, Gopal felt a deep warmth filled his heart, a feeling stronger than anything he had ever experienced. He realized something profound. Krishna does not always arrive with miracles or grand displays. Sometimes he comes quietly, testing the sincerity of a devotee's heart. From that day onward, Gopal continued living his simple life. But now he knew something with absolute certainty. True faith had already brought Krishna into his home, and more importantly, into his heart forever. Moral of the story: true faith invites divine presence into our lives.